Hello, everybody, and I am super excited about our guest, Neil Gumbs, Head of Player Development for MSC Cruises. Neil, how are you doing today, sir?
Craig, I'm doing fine, thank you. It's good to be with you again. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, especially now. I'm extremely excited because you guys, MSC Cruise Lines, are stepping out. You are the first major cruise line to be back in the water in the Mediterranean. Tell us about that.
That's right, Craig. I mean, after months and months of obviously not being able to sail at all, we got to work on all of our health and safety protocols to ensure that all policies, procedures were put into place before we decided that we could go back into the water. And as soon as the Italian government gave the thumbs up and the go ahead, then we were confident enough that we could go back at sea. And we actually sailed on the Grandiosa this past Sunday, and we're already onto our third port of call today. And if you know MSC, especially in the Mediterranean, we have multi-embarkation ports. So we picked up quite a few guests from Genoa on Sunday. We picked up some more in Civitavecchia, Rome yesterday. And today we've picked up quite a few more of our guests in Naples, Italy. And so that's the way it'll go. So it's like a usual regular sailing operation for MSC right now. We have some amazing health and safety protocols in place. We go above and beyond what's expected. And so any of our guests who are sailing will have to go through a rigorous screening before they can even get on board. They will go with a temperature check. They will have a very thorough questionnaire, and they will also have a rapid COVID test as well. And that's before they even get on board. So as well as the deep cleaning and everything else, the social distancing and the masks on board, yeah, we've really ensured that we're going to keep our guests as safe as possible.
Well, I am so excited about this, and I know you guys have been in the shipping business for a long time, and you know what you're doing. And I'm excited not just about the Mediterranean, and actually, you guys, before we get off the Mediterranean, you have one more ship that's about to go out, right? A second ship.
The Magnifica is scheduled to sail from Bari, which is southern Italy, at the end of the month on August the 29th. And that's going to be doing a 7-day cruise down to Athens and Greece and what have you. So we're super excited about that as well. It's been a lot of hard work getting to where we are right now, but we were excited from Sunday, and we're looking forward to this cruise being a full success so that we can all breathe a sigh of relief and continue getting our ships back into the water.
Well, I know myself, the whole URComped family, and probably the entire industry, definitely the entire industry, including your competitors, are all cheering for you guys to just knock it out of the park and have a huge success with these Mediterraneans, because that just adds more credibility to us sailing in the U.S. By the end of the year, which we're excited about.
Thank you, and I'm glad I can share that news with you. As I say, we've all been on pause for the longest of times now, and I'm glad to share that. We did sail our first ship, the MSC Grandiosa, from Genoa on Sunday.
And we are recording this August 18th, and so it's very exciting. And just as exciting is we are now going to announce some big plans in the U.S. for July on the Meraviglia. I always pronounce that wrong. So why don't you tell us tell us the name of the ship, July 10th. What do we got going on July 10th on the Meraviglia?
July 10th on the MSC Meraviglia. Without the G. On the MSC Meraviglia from Miami, we're going to be sailing a 7-day cruise. We're going to be stopping off in San Juan and staying there till I think 2 a.m. in the morning. The next day, we're going to go and have a great time at one of the beautiful beaches in St. Thomas. In Charlotte Mill is where we dock. And then after that, we're going to be sailing to the Dominican Republic, which I haven't actually sailed there before. I've never been off in the Dominican Republic, so I'm super excited about that because I've heard so many good things about the area that we dock in and the beaches and the tours as well and stuff like that. And then to top it all off, Craig, we're going to be staying at our own MSC Ocean Key Marine Reserve. And we're going to be staying there all throughout the day until about 6 p.m. in the evening. So it's a fantastic cruise, and I'm going to be so excited to be sharing it with you and URComped players on that beautiful island that is just so the way they've made it is just, I mean, I know some of your players have been on before because I've read some of the remarks, and we're looking forward to getting back to that just beautiful, pristine, clean island. Yeah.
Well, I cannot wait. I know, and I am planning on hosting this cruise with my wife. It's going to be her birthday on board the ship, and we had so much fun together on New Year's on the
That's
Armonia
right.
with
That's right.
overnight stop in Havana. If
Yeah.
you
And
remember that,
that's,
we may have to come out with another song together. Maybe we can make a duet for this next meetup cruise.
we could try that one. I don't think I'm as good a singer as you, though, Craig.
Well,
Well, we're gonna have a great time. As I say, when I've sailed with your players before, it's been phenomenal in the casino. The atmosphere has been absolutely out of this world, and it just makes for a great afternoon and a great evening in the casino at all times. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm 99.9% going to be on board for that sailing too. And don't forget, Craig, we're going to have so much fun on board. We're going to have cocktail parties. We're going to have nightly raffles. We're going to be having special events going on board, especially for the URComped players. And so it's going to be a fun, jam-packed cruise full of things to do for URComped all throughout the ship and all throughout the cruise as well. So I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it. And I know that when we get there, the team on board will be looking forward to it too. And we're going to do everything we can to make it such a memorable cruise and a success as well for everybody on board, and hopefully get a few of those good winners on the slot machines, a bit like what you did on the Armonia. That was fantastic.
oh,
Yeah,
that is a great memory. How could you forget? How could anybody forget my massive jackpot?
that
Which,
was.
which fortunately, I'm so happy it was part of a group poll where, so I got my $5,000 jackpot divided between the 50 of us. But again, I would rather share my winnings with the URComp family than take it selfishly. Because why would I want $5,000? What would I do with that? Right. But it was,
Absolutely.
and your team there always takes amazing care of us. Again, like so many people that were on that cruise talked about that being their favorite cruise ever. So I think 2021 July on the Meraviglia will be meet, maybe even exceed, because it's a newer ship. It's hard to exceed it. That was overnight in Havana, but that is going to be so much fun. And it's not just that meetup cruise. That may be the highlight of 2021, but there's a lot of other exciting news going on with MSC. You're moving a new ship to a new port. Tell us about that.
That's right. We're moving there. We're relocating the seaside out of Port Canaveral, which is up in the Orlando area. Everybody knows it as Cape Canaveral, where the Kennedy Space Center is, and all the other things that are around that beautiful area. So we're excited because the first time MSC cruisers are going to be having to call Port Canaveral a home port. And what's even more exciting for us, and hopefully for your players as well, is that we're going to start regular 3 and 4 day sailings from Port Canaveral. So we've got some great shorter itineraries, which are going to take us to, again, to MSC Ocean Key Marine Reserve, as well as smaller cruises that will take us maybe to the Bahamas, to Key West, and places like that you only need to do on the shorter cruises. But we'll always be including Ocean Key Marine Reserve in there as well. I know so many people are still excited to see that place, and so what more can you do except do 3 and 4 day cruises to get as many people there to see that beautiful island as possible. Plus the ship itself, the seaside, it's an island in itself, and it's a beautiful ship inside and out. And so I know anybody who comes and sails with us on there are going to have a great time, and they're going to enjoy that experience too. It's also, the seaside's also going to do 7 day cruises as well. So we've got 3, 4 and 7 day cruises, and the buzz is already on. We've seen a lot of excitement across the industry with MSC moving up there, as well as all the travel agencies are so buzzed about MSC being in Port Canaveral. So we're really pleased about that.
Well, I have not been on the seaside, but I was on the Sea View, which is, I think, identical ships, right? Or
Sister ship, correct?
sister
Yeah.
ship. Very
Yeah.
close. And I loved it. I mean, honestly, that was all the MSC ships have been spectacular. I've been on Meraviglia, which is beautiful. I know I keep pronouncing it wrong. I don't know why in Italian a G is silent. It doesn't make sense to me, but Meraviglia, gorgeous ship. Armonia had just a lot of character. I loved the Armonia, but the Sea View,
Armonia.
Armonia, Sea View, and the seaside absolutely spectacular ships. I loved it. I think it's laid out so well. It's beautiful from top to bottom. So I think the Central Florida crowd and people traveling there are going to absolutely love having the seaside right there. And Port Canaveral, it's got a special place in your heart. Isn't that right, Neil?
That's right. When I first joined the ships, that was my first home port, and that was my first sort of welcome to the USA. So it was exciting for me because I didn't really know what to expect, and everything that I did see, I felt like I was in a movie. Because of what you see in England on the TV, and you think, okay, that's only in the movies, and then you go to the likes of Daytona Beach, and then you're like, it's what you see on the movies. So that was a culture shock for me, but it was amazing because it really was what you see, and I was like, wow, here I am. So yeah, it holds fond memories for me. In fact, I was going to, in the next couple of weeks, I was going to actually go up and stay a couple of days in Cocoa Beach, just to not even reminisce, but just to remember the things that I experienced when I first came to the USA. So if I don't do that, at least I know I'm going to be able to do it in July when we sail together on the. No, we're not going to sail together.
We're not going to sail on that, but we're going to be on the Meraviglia, where maybe you could get some photos of that first cruise. We can go through it. Maybe we could set up a slideshow, have a special like 1 hour presentation on a walk through Neil's career. You enjoyed it, right? Some people may have been scared away and never come back, and
that was fantastic. Yeah.
50 years later, right?
Yeah.
No.
150 years later. Lots of things going on, Craig. As I say, we still have the top of the range slot machines. I see all of the games that are expected, and the games that we have, the table games in the USA. We have all of those, some of the best looking casino floors in the industry, and we take care of our casino and take care of all of the equipment in there as well. And we have some really good jackpots too. So I think there's going to be fun for everybody on board. Yeah.
Absolutely. I know firsthand there are jackpots on board. And I know also that it's the honor system. You hit a jackpot, it's up to you to report it. So a lot of players like that there is that trust that when they get off there, it's up to them to report it to the IRS. They don't have to bother with all that paperwork stuff, which is a lot of slot players that hit a lot of jackpots. They like that. So very exciting.
Convenient for them as well. Yeah. As you say, without having to fill out all that paperwork. So yeah. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, Neil, I cannot wait for July 10th on the Meraviglia. We're going to have so much fun. And with all these new options for 2021, I know a lot of the URComped family is going to get a kick out of MSC. So thank you so much, sir. It's been a pleasure as always.
Yeah, Craig. I mean, we're going to have 3 ships sailing out of the USA instead of our usual one, or the one and then the other one for half a season. So we're going to have 2 ships and one that's going to sail for half a season out here as well. So we're expanding our footprint in the USA, and hopefully that gives more choice to your players to come on board and see us anytime. We look forward.
I know a lot of people love MSC. There's a lot of great buzz about you guys. So I know a lot of the URComped family is going to be taking advantage of the amazing offers you've given us. So thank you so much. And I look forward to more updates. We got to talk a couple more times before the end of the year and get people hyped up about July and more offers.
I'm sure. I mean, July seems far away, but before you know it, it's going to be on our doorstep, and we're all going to be in the port of Miami waiting to embark. So even though we think it's a long way away, it really isn't at all. And I'm sure we will talk more about it as we get closer to it and once we get more excited about it happening. So I know that you're going to send me bookings as soon as possible. We're ready for these bookings. We're ready to take them. And yep, let's get sailing.
Let's do it. All right, everybody. By the time you're seeing this, the offer will be live. So it'll be somewhere in the comments. Click on it, book it, because it's a big ship, but it does have limits. And our last group, I think we had 100 people on the Harmonia, and hopefully we can do it again. So thank you, Neil, and thank you, everybody. And we look forward to seeing you on board MSC in 2021 or sooner.
Thanks, Craig. You take care.
Thanks, Neil.